Hi, Michaela Harris here. I want to take just a few minutes today to show you what you could be doing to outrank your competitors online and grow your business by utilizing this beautiful website. Now, websites, one thing to note is that they are meant to bring you in customers, but they cannot do that unless they are ranking on the first page of Google. So, a website without search engine optimization, which is what it takes to get you to that first page, is much like a beautiful car with no gas. It's not going to get you anywhere. Now, how you optimize this website is by understanding Google algorithms. So Google algorithms, when they crawl a web page, like to see 1,500 words of quality content on that first page and with good keywords throughout that content. Now you also want to make sure your images are saving as keywords. You also want to list your services and locations on separate pages. Now locations can be ranked separately, those back pages can rank in different areas, and then your services of course can rank separately as well. So your services, you want to have those separated so that you can target certain keywords for those pages. So those back pages need to have about 500 to 750 words of good quality content with keywords on them as well. The next thing that you want to do is optimize that Google Business Profile. So I see that you already have one. However, I do see that there are a few things that you could be doing. My 4 recommendations in every case is going to be to make sure that you utilize that 750 word company description. Make sure you're putting lots of detail in there, and a couple good keywords wouldn't hurt. You also want to make sure you're getting plenty of geotagged optimized photos, plenty of Google reviews from your customers, and also plenty of citations. Now, all a citation is a listing site like Yelp or Yellow Pages that lists your name, address, and phone number. Now, just because your website said Knoxville on the first page that's the city that I'm going to search right now, but if this truly is your entire search area, then I would go with any major city. I would make a separate location page for any major city with at least 150,000 people. You do that, you hit all these major cities, and then you're going to be outranking your competitors in all of them, and you'll be able to capitalize on a lot of potential clients and exponentially grow your business. So, what I'm talking about when I say keywords is this right here, excavation contractor, Knoxville, Tennessee. So, that would be a buyer intent keyword. That is a word that someone's searching, which is what a keyword is, and it is buyer intent because it is a word that someone's searching in order to, with the intent, to make a purchase of a product or service. Those are going to be the ones that actually bring you in people who are going to end up being potential customers and potential sources of revenue. So as a potential customer, if I'm searching excavation contractor Knoxville, Tennessee, you're going to see the top 3 in the maps and this first page of Google Organics. Now sometimes ads will show up, but those are paid positions, whereas the rest of this is achieved by ranking. Now 9 out of 10 people are never going to make it to that second page, and most people won't even click more businesses. You want to be as easy as possible for your customer to find you. If they can't find your website, if they can't find you anywhere, they're not going to be able to know who you are and go after your services. So being in the top 3 maps and as close to the top of that first page as possible is going to bring you in the most amount of traffic to your website, thus the most amount of people looking for your services and who may potentially be your customer and a source of revenue. So, if I take a look at what your website's currently doing for you, you can see that your UR is pretty low and your DR is non-existent. So this is a trust and a power rating, and it's highly influenced by backlinks. This is part super important of the ranking process. Now, backlinks are just links from other websites back to yours, and you want to make sure these are high quality. Low quality backlinks or spammy backlinks are going to hurt you, not help you. And as you can see here, there are no organic keywords being found on your website, which means Google doesn't know who to put you in front of or what searches to rank your website for because it doesn't know what your website is about. And as you can see here, another thing, your website's not really bringing you in much traffic. So, if I take a look at your top competitor, we go here, Cozy Excavation and Contracting of Tennessee. Their UR and DR also low, backlinks not that many. Just tells me that they can be beat out. It is possible to beat them. But if we take a look at their organic keywords, you can see here Tennessee Excavation has a volume of 80. Excavating Knoxville has a volume of 80. So this is your potential search volume for Tennessee just as a whole. Now if you hit all those major cities, that's obviously going to increase, not just in Knoxville, And of course, with the nature of your work, they are very expensive jobs that do take time. So obviously, you're not going to need that many to increase your revenue by an exponential amount. So it's important to go in and find all of these intent buyer intent keywords and rank for them in order to grow your business. Now, like I said, with the fact that you may possibly serve all of Tennessee and several other states, I would go after those cities that have at least a search volume, at least a population of 150,000, and make a separate page for each of those and a separate Google business profile. Now, the next thing I want to show you is this right here. Now, this is your top competitor for landscaping in Knoxville. Now, I did notice that landscaping was a service that you offered on your service pages, so I wanted to make sure you saw the potential here as well. Landscaping in Knoxville, Tennessee, 450 searches a month. Here's another one, 450 searches, 400 searches, Tennessee landscaping, 900 searches, lawn care, 200, 350, 300 for mulch. I don't know if that's one of the things that you do, yard drainage, near me, 400, sod, 150. So depending on what services you actually offer, there are tons of keywords out here that can bring you in hundreds of people searching for your services every single month. And again, this is just in Knoxville and just in Tennessee. So of course, if you service other cities or other areas, then that is going to tremendously increase the amount of volume coming to your website with it being built correctly. Now again, to be able to achieve this, you need to have a correctly built and optimized website with backlinks behind it, and also a optimized Google business profile with plenty of citations. So ultimately, I hope you find this information valuable. I hope that you understand that there is plenty of growth potential for your company. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.